You're not going to stop this city. This city is known as the Holy City, a peaceful city.
The heart of this community is extraordinary.
It's the end of an era. This hasn't happened in 40 years.
I am so proud to be a Charlestonian.
There is nothing we cannot accomplish together.
It's a great day in South Carolina.
Over the last year, there have been some trying times for the people of the Low Country, and Live 5 News has dominated content and coverage of all the big stories, both locally and around the world. For more than 63 years, we've been committed to keeping our viewers informed, and that's something we're continuing to do on a daily basis on all platforms. Last year, our community was hit by several tragedies, including the deadly massacre at Mother Emanuel Church. 9 people were gunned down inside this historic church in downtown Charleston.
These incidents forced us to bring our viewers local stories we never imagined. Emotions were running high in our community as well as at the State House when lawmakers debated removing the Confederate flag from State House grounds.
But if we amend this bill, we are telling the people of Charleston we don't care.
Emotions were also high in our newsroom.
I got a little emotional as I saw the flag coming down. I honestly don't even know why, but as I watched it, just a ton of emotions just washed over me.
We served our community during these difficult times by telling the stories that impact them the most and sharing with them how they could give back. We teamed up with the Cynthia Graham Hurd Foundation and collected children's books in honor of one of the women killed at Mother Emanuel. Those books were given to local elementary students, encouraging them to read.
On a daily basis, we turn to our anchor team, the most experienced in the market, to lead us. Our Bill Sharp has served the Low Country for nearly 43 years, while his co-anchor, Debbie Chard, just celebrated a milestone of 40 years. Many of our other reporters and anchors have also been here for more than 10 years. Our chief meteorologist, Bill Walsh, has worked in the Low Country for 3 decades, 23 of those years right here at WCSC.
You know, whenever severe weather strikes, our First Alert Storm Team works around the clock to keep viewers safe until after the danger has passed. You know, this past October, the Palmetto State was hit by a historic flood that put much of the Low Country underwater.
I'm standing on the middle, on the chair in the middle of the road. Not too good in this area right now.
People need to heed this warning. Several rivers are expected to crest and will remain high.
For 25 days, day and night, we brought our viewers the most up-to-date stories about the flooding and the impact it was having on the many communities we serve. You know, when it comes to weather, we know what our viewers want. They want to know how it's going to impact them, their lives, their backyard, their neighborhoods. So we promise to always give them the first alert to a storm system as soon as our team finds out about it.
In January, Live 5 News was one of only 5 TV stations in the nation invited to meet with Vice President Joe Biden at the White House to discuss the president's gun initiative.
The White House says they are making these changes and putting these initiatives into play to quite simply keep guns out of the hands of people who don't need to have them.
We're also committed to going the extra mile to bring our viewers the stories that have impact.
9 people in a Bible study killed by a hateful bigot. Those were the hardest.
Investigate.
Who's protecting these animals?
Right now, you know, there's no law to protect them.
Important.
They explained what transgender was, and I was like, oh, that's a thing. I'm not just some tomboy that really, really, really wants to be a guy.
Incredible.
And I felt like these hands, they came around me, and I was feeling it like that, and I said, oh my God, I said, God is real. God is real.
We are also dedicated to covering the big events happening right here in our own community.
Good morning, everybody. It is time to get up and get moving because race day is finally here.
Yes, right now we are just 2 hours away from the start of the 2016 Cooper River Bridge Run.
Hey, I'm Kevin Bilodeau in Glendale, Arizona for our continuing coverage of the national championship game.
Live 5 News has dominated as the #1 TV station in Charleston for decades. In fact, we have the top 10 highest rated newscast in the market.
But we're not just a TV station. When news happens and it impacts your life, we deliver the news to the Low Country on this screen, and this screen. We continue to grow rapidly on all platforms. We set an all-time record with more than 30 million page views on live5news.com last October. Our social engagement is through the roof. We have by far the largest following of any media organization in the Lowcountry, with nearly 243,000 fans on Facebook. Live 5 News gets the latest news to our friends and followers when it happens.
Our mission at Live 5 News is to be the most trusted leading source of news, information, and entertainment, evolving to meet the needs of the communities we serve. And we do that every day.